What's up? What's up? It's your boy Carcino. And yes. You guys have asked me for about 3 days now. And I don't know how many times. I guess I gotta make a video so y'all can stop. Yes, Tupac and DMX, I wouldn't say they were gonna battle each other. They were gonna meet for the first time because Death Row was interested in signing DMX. I thought this was known facts already, but yeah, DNY was managing an X at the time, and while they were managing X, they were representing him, trying to get him signed. They, wanted Death Row was the label too that was looking to sign artists. This is like '96. Yeah, it's like 1996. And Pac is Me Against the World is out. Biggest thing going. Dre hadn't left yet, but Pac is, you know, doing his thing. And I think Dre had left, you know, but I don't think they probably knew it at that time. But Dre, I think he probably just booked at that point. But that's beside the point. I think DMY talked about this already, but DMX was out there because Suge flew them out. Like, no, he didn't fly them out. He told them they had to come to LA, get out here, and, come take a meeting with him and come see him. So they went out to LA, out to the scene. And they had seen DMX already. They'd heard X, everything, so they wanted him to meet Pac. And they was, so they could have this, squashing it, so he can explain his side of, Tupac explain what's going on. Like, I don't really hate New York and all this, but I guess they was gonna do like a showdown of like rapping and all this stuff because X has been spitting with like everybody for like hours. Like he was in LA rapping in the hotel lobby with other dudes. And when he came to the studio, he was meeting dudes and was rapping and was DMX and was just ripping. Yeah, Dark Man X. So it was like, okay, that's cool. So Daz, I think, met with him. Corrupt seen him when he was first coming up, and some of the producers were there in that song. Pac never came down. Pac stayed up, like he was supposed to come down, but he never did. They was like, Pac gonna come down. Yeah, he doing stuff right now and blah 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 blah. But he gonna come down. Pac never came down. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up leaving without getting a chance to really, had that one on one, with him and X. But and X was like, waiting to meet him and talk to him and everything. Like, yeah, I want to hear what Money got to say. I got a lot of questions to ask Money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I rock with him. So he wanted to talk with him, and both of them being, unfiltered, that would have went um that would have went a very different type of way. I don't know why everybody thinks they're the same. They're so different to me. Only thing I give them is their energy. Their energy is the same. As far as work and getting the stuff done. Pac has endless energy and effort to get work done. And so does DMX as far as work ethic. We don't know how much of that was the stuff and how much was really X's spirit, but I'm willing to bet it was X's spirit mixed with everything else. I think he just had a ball of energy. He just didn't know what to do with it. You know, he just be bouncing off the walls at times. What personality wise, Pac was more of a different type of thinker. He was more in thought. He was quiet at times. He wasn't really the loud, but rambunctious and got to be the one outspoken all the time. That's sometimes when he's in the mood to do that. Other than that, he's calculative. He's sitting back thinking while everybody else is talking. X is always talking. I mean, for real, he's always talking. So it's not going to be a day where I don't think X is like not talking. People keep at who I think will win in a battle, Pac or X. Tupac is not. He's not a battle rapper like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not. Tupac freestyles and raps, but he don't battle freestyle rap. That's not his thing. You know, it's not his wheelhouse. He never claimed to be the best rapper. He just claimed that he was the realest rapper out there. He didn't think no rapper was out there as real as he was. Um, it was quite different. It was quite different how the songs were. Their songs are entirely different. You know, Pac can do something really calm, and X is doing something. It's like all his songs is high energy, even the slow song, even slipping. Like all of his songs are pretty charged. Who's the better MC? Oh my gosh. The better MC is X. The better artist is Tupac. X songs outperform Tupac's. Now, I'll give you that. Like Tupac songs in his earlier albums, they didn't perform very well. They did good, like getting hood credit. I Get Around and all those songs. They didn't really sell like X, but the game was much different then. Pac was he was one of the guys that knocked the door down to open the door for rappers to start doing 4 and 5 million. Like the street rappers. Easy E them and NWA kind of showed them how to do it, and then they started doing it. But Tupac, once he got Me Against the World, that's when he first he sold 1 million records for the first time. When he had Dear Mama. That was his first real okay, because his first single ever was Brenda Got a Baby. That's not a hard song at all. So then you come with Dear Mama, that was like taking people back towards his beginnings. So, and then Dear Mama is so flawless. And to think how quick he wrote the song. It's like, wow, you wrote that quick. It's amazing. Mm. Yeah, that was crazy times. I'm just sitting here thinking about it in my head, like, man, that'd be crazy. Those two was on a record, DMX and Tupac. That would be a crazy record though. That'd be crazy wild. Two wild dudes on the track getting off. Because I think Pac would have, fed off his energy, and he would have fed off Pac's energy. That song would have been about 30 minutes. Song would have been about 30 minutes, man. Could you imagine that DMX on death row? Oh my god. Yeah, they didn't do the deal because DNY wouldn't be Rough Riders. It wouldn't be a Rough Rider. They were basically cutting them out and taking over the management, bringing in their own production. They was like, "Whoa, we got our own production crew. We got our own, guys that produce the beats." Dre, I mean, Suge can have it. So they couldn't do. They like, we ain't gonna do the deal. Sorry, we can't take it. So they didn't take it. But Def Jam did, and the rest was history. Now, like I said, DNY have already told that story, so it's got to be floating around the internet. So everybody knows it by now. Oh, they should. But hopefully this answers y'all questions. So Sino can go get him a nap, get some sleep. God bless. Hit the like button if you like the video. If you're new, subscribe. Thank you. We got something breaking right now on the Patreon for Carcino for Life. So if you're a Patreon member, get over there right now. It's something you definitely want to see.